Okay, we're back to Project Castaway, and I figured out what was wrong. It's got some good stuff here, but I don't know what to do with it. But I figured out what was wrong with the rudder. Doing a little research, it turns out that you have to make the rudder before you put it onto the boat. Who would have thought it? Okay, let's see, we're going to build a rudder. Well, maybe not. I watched a YouTube video and they said you built it first and then you placed it on the boat. I'm wondering if that was maybe something from the past, because this ain't working. It said it would put the finished product on the boat, but I can't build it now. I didn't figure out how to get rid of that tip at the top of my page either. Does look like I got a crab in my trap though. So here's the thing. How do I can't place it on my raft. Either one of them. So it's not like I did the wrong kind. And I can't build it. Because when I try to build it, I just get that. So what do I have to do? Maybe I have to have the hammer in my hand to do that. Maybe that's what's wrong. Where's my hammer? There it is. Probably have to put something back before I can pick that up. I'll put that back, and I'll pick that up. Oops, where'd it go? There it is over there. Okay, so let's try that. Maybe that's what's wrong. Is you actually have to put that in your hand before you can build the rudder. Nope. Alright, so that didn't solve the problem. Well, we're not going to get very far if we can't put a rudder on our... Well, we're sure not getting the command to place it. You would have to go on the back of the raft, I would think. Somewhere on the back. Whichever end you wanted to make the back. Well, I'm at a loss, guys. I would do all this research and they said that should solve the problem. Build it first. But now I can't do that either. So what do you need to build it? Let's look that up. What do you need to build it? You need cloth and 4 large sticks. Well, you can't pick up 4 large sticks. So and you can't get back on the boat once it's in the water, not very easily. So this is going to be an interesting situation. See, I can push this into the water, and I can get on it from the shore. Without a sail, it won't go away from the shore. So I'll just have to push it further into the water. And it'll just sit here. But once I get off it, if I want to push it back up to the shore, anything like that, I have to get in the water. And I cannot get back on it from being in the water. I wonder if they broke this. See, you can't get back on the raft. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Oh man, there's a shark. I don't think I've got my spear on me either. Nope. We don't want to be out here in the water. Okay, so back into water to push our raft back to shore as quickly as possible. Because we got a shark in the water and we don't want to get bit. And I don't have a spear to try and kill them. Alright, so we don't have an answer to this question then. I've tried it with a hammer in my hand. Does it say that I have to have a higher level of construction? It doesn't. It just won't let me put the rudder on no matter what. Maybe I can't stand on it and place the rudder. Maybe that's the problem. No, I just keep getting the F command. So I can't put the recipe for it on. Alright, well that's disappointing. I don't know what to do there then, because unless I can... And I can't tell what level of crafting I currently am. Let's see, is there anything that shows stats? Nope. Nothing that shows you your current stats either, so... Alright, so there was a couple of things that are weird about my install, and I think I'm going to have to uninstall and reinstall, which means I'm going to lose all my progress, probably, which is disappointing. But one thing is that I keep getting the notice that this is not the full finished version that I'm playing with. Well, this is the version I downloaded off of Steam. So if this is not the full finished version, then what is it? It's not a demo. I paid for the game. And so what have we got going on here? Curious about that. The other thing is, oh look, our trap has still not caught a bird, but we did catch a crab. Alright, so that's disappointing, because I really thought we were well on the way to being able to build our raft. Let me go ahead and eat some gooseberries. And it won't let me eat them out of my box either. What the heck is wrong? I can't pick them up either. Okay, let's pick up our bag. This is cooked meat. That's going to go bad if I don't eat it, so let's eat one of those. Let's eat one of our bananas before they go bad. I've got 7 pieces of cloth in there. So I can make, I believe, let me check. But I can do everything on here. Oops. I want to make a bed. I'll make a palm bed on my raft. And I believe I can do that. so that I can rest and sleep on my raft. There's not a lot of room on here. First I'm going to do sail placement, I think. So first we're going to do our sail. Okay. And our roof. We want that to be toward the back because we want it to sit over our cooking pot. So now that's, I should have rotated that first. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's see if I can rotate it. Can I look up? Okay. See, this is the trouble too. You can't see very well what you're trying to accomplish. R? Oh, no. Okay, I want the raft roof. Gosh darn, I can't look up to see what orientation it is in. This is weird. I want it to be the long way along the boat. Okay, we'll just put it there. But see, it's got like another like 6 inches of mast. 8 to 10 inches. See, it's sitting on the ground. It's trying to place that on the ground, not on the boat. Alright, we'll let that be the placement. Is that enough over the... Yeah, I'll keep the fire dry. Alright, now, do we have room to place a bed? See, I seem to be getting blurry-eyed and I don't know why. I don't want to fall off, but at the same time, I just want to have a place where I can sleep. And cook. There we go. Have some shade and a sail. But see, that doesn't make the sail is now it's green. Okay. Alright, and then I also would like to build a box. I'll just do the small one, a drop box. Let's put it that way, so that you can get to it from around the boat. Okay, then you'd have room to maneuver back and forth. You'd have room for the rudder. Now that's turned brown again. I have no idea why. And let's see. Just gonna verify how many things do you need. You need 5 cloths for the roof. You need 1 cloth for that and 3 cloths for the sail. So the raft roof is going to have to be later. But see, I don't dare. What is up with the blurry vision? Oh, it says I'm thirsty. Okay. And I've got almost half. Well, that was the other thing that we wanted to do, was take a water purifier with us. Well, we'll be unlikely to be able to fit that on the... Well, I don't know. Let's see if we can. Get up on there. There we go. Yeah, it's not so big. It's not too huge. Let's put it right over here by the box. Oh, no, that can't be the right placement because it's underneath the... No, that's not what I meant to cancel. Shoot. This is definitely something that's going to take some practice. Okay, so put our box back. And then we'll go ahead and put our water doohickey. We won't put it underneath the roof. We'll put it back here. Now I do have the banana things. Let's see. Uh-oh. Now where's our mast and our... Okay, this is getting so silly. Oh, did I cancel them by accident too? Okay. Canceled our sail, which we had so much trouble placing. Oh no, the sail went on the back. Specific places. Snap to. Okay, put there. I'm going to pick our cloth back up. Why did cloth fall out of our pocket? Okay. Cloth sometimes falls out at the bottom of the craft. Okay, so now we have a bed, a water collection, a mast. We have no roof, but we could do that again. That I do believe I canceled accidentally. Okay, it's not turned green. There we go. Now that's just going to have to do. I don't have enough cloth to do all of it. I don't believe. Let me just quickly do a quick turn of the island. And we've got the start of a pretty nice looking raft, but we still have no idea how to fix a rudder to it. It's just not letting us do it. Holding F, tapping F. Nothing is letting me place it on the boat. And it didn't let me do that even before I put those other things on the boat. Well, we're going pretty much straight across. I suppose I could hop off the raft and turn it manually. Huh. Well, we'll have to see about that. The other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to create a water flask. But if I'm going to take water with me, I don't have to worry about that. Let me do a quick run around the island and see if anything has turned up since the last time I did the circuit. Anything that might be usable. I don't think things are going to respawn. I still don't know what the signs are for. Or what the refrigerator is for. Because we did find the refrigerator here. Oops, I just banged my outside. Yeah, I accidentally damaged my hammer. Okay. I don't see anything new that has shown up since the last time we were on. So I think it's seems fairly clear that once you picked up all the resources and took them with you, you weren't going to get in again. There's mushrooms. No. So what we wanted to do was we wanted to go and explore the other island for resources, because obviously we've used up everything we had here. Yeah. I mean, I don't see anything other than signs that we haven't already picked up. All the metal, everything that was usable other than the surfboards, we have already picked up and put in a box. Some sticks. Go ahead and pick those up. Might as well pick up any resource that's available. Keep it in mind. Grab this. Yeah, so I'm not sure. We don't have enough resources to do everything. The other thing that's been bothering me is every other version I've seen of this game has multiple islands visible off around this island, the island you land on. Now, either I did something screwy using WSAD when we were coming in for a landing, which is possible, because I didn't know what I was doing, and dropped us on the wrong island to start with. Or, yeah, there's nothing. And we've killed the only lizard that was on our island. So the only place that I can think of to get more resources. Now, I've hit this thing a bazillion times, this sofa, and I haven't gotten any more resources out of it. Let's try with our which one is this? That's our granite pickaxe. I wonder if that's going to give us any more results than... No, I don't think so. It's not really even hitting it. There it is now. Not doing the pickaxe any damage. My thought was maybe that sofa has cloth. Doesn't seem to want to... No, we're not getting anywhere with that. Probably need to use an axe. But I think I've already tried that. Where's our granite axe? There it is. Let's see. Yeah, let's put that back in there. Let's pick that up. Let's go try that a few times. I don't think I can estimate that I've hit this thing at least 30 or 40 times since we started playing, and it has not affected this couch, and I don't believe we've gotten anything off of it. Maybe we're just supposed to carry it home and use it for a couch, but I mean, it is damaged. I don't think that's going to be right. We're damaging the axe for sure. Okay, now we're going to need to sleep. I still didn't get anything off of there. And this is interesting because this one has stopped being a light. Whereas that one did not. And neither did that one. Alright, so... Let's go see if we can put our banana leaves, because we have plenty of those, into the... How many does it need? 8. No. 6. And 2 more. 8 large sticks and 1 turtle shell and 1 rope. Okay. And we need our palm fronds for our palm frond bed on the boat. We've got plenty of those. I think I can only carry 4 of those. Palm bed, okay. It will not let me add materials. Maybe not when I'm standing on it. Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's build that. We might as well make some progress, even though we can't figure out the rudder. Because as I said, I can potentially... Is that all I've got? Are they palm fronds? I think so. There we go. Alright, so we've got another place we can rest there. Let's put this one away. Let's see if we can get some water. Let's get a little bit of rest. Well, let's try resting out on the boat. That works. Alright, say we want 8 hours. We're fully fed and watered, so that should be alright. You have to really watch that before you go to sleep, because if you don't have enough water or food, you can actually kill yourself in your sleep, as we've discussed. Alright, so it's now 2. Let's save that. Might as well just keep saving on that same save until we can figure out the issue with the rudder. We're just gonna bravely go forth. I'm gonna leave the roof off. I probably will take that off, but I'm gonna put the box together. We need a metal sheet. I think we've got 1 more metal sheet. 2. One of those. Our box. I don't think we need a metal sheet for anything else that we're making. Okay, what do we need for our mast? Our mast needs cloth and 3 large sticks. Our roof needs 5 cloths and 4 large sticks. So we have enough to do the rudder and the sail, but not the raft roof. And you can't swap out anything else for it. Yeah, I really don't understand why the rudder won't work, but I'll do some more work on looking into that. I need 4 ropes and 2 large sticks. So we've got 2 large sticks over here. There we go. So let's go do that. I need 3 logs and 4 ropes. Do we have any more? Ah, there's another stick. Excellent. I think we had some aloe, but I think it might be in one of the boxes. Okay, we also need a large stick in that. And our water collector, so let's put that there. Alright, we have our axe with us, I think. Or did we break it? I think we broke it. Okay. Let's go get some more granite. Let's see. There's granite shards. Gold. Inventory full. Okay. What is in here? Cloths. Okay. So let's put our cloth into our sail. Let's get on here and point directly at our sail. Custom raft. 3 cloths. And 3 large sticks. Okay. We don't need cloth in that, but we will in the rudder. So let's not use up all our... We still have 4. Yeah, we're still going to need some of that. I've got cooked meat, which I do need to eat, so let's go ahead and eat that. We've got our Komodo skin. Let's leave that behind. I'll take care of that. Okay, there's our Komodo skins. We get 2 off of one of them. And so now we can pick up a piece of granite. Seems particularly persnickety today. Okay, so now we have a granite shard. So we can make a tool. And a granite axe. I need a rope. Okay. I'm not sure we have a rope. I think we might have used up all of our rope. Let's look in this box. Yep. We have. I've got aloe, bottles, bandages, some metal scraps, but no aloe. Okay, so let's switch to our knife. Let's go get some more aloe or yucca. Oh, hey, we got a bird. How'd we get the bird out of? Okay. Get his schnoz. Oh, we'll come back for the feathers. Let's go ahead and put our meat on here, because we also have a crab to cook. Let's get the feathers. So we can make some arrows for our bow. We do have a bunch of feathers. Seems there's some more down in there. Okay, let's put those in there with those. I think we've got a total of 5 or 6 feathers now. Let's put that down too. We're not going to use that right away. That's our kelp that we picked. And we don't need to take another seagull schnoz with us. Alright. So we need rope. That's what we need right now. And we've got the... Now that's reset. I think. Rearm snare. There we go. And then we also have a crab in our crab trap. I thought we did. Yeah, we got a crab arm and a crab body. Alright. I guess that's all we get. We'll put that on our cooker too. There we go. So we'll get that started. I think we've still got wood in there. Do we have sticks? Yeah, we have 5 left, so let's go ahead and start our fire. You just have to watch these timers go. That doesn't take very long. I hope we're going to have enough room in our... Oh, look, there's another claw there. We'll eat that banana while we're... No, we don't need to eat the banana. We have enough food. I'll take that out of there so I have 3 spots. And when they're done, you get a fork in it. So you can just take it out of there. There we go. And then I can put the other uncooked one on there. Nice thing is it doesn't take very long to cook. And the food is quite nutritious. So we'll have good food for our trip. There we go. And then you just extinguish the fire so that you don't waste materials. Well, I'm liking the way our raft looks. We still need our aloe vera, which I believe I saw some of that up this way. See, these are all potatoes, so we can still dig up quite a few potatoes. There's some aloe. I mean, not yucca, I mean. Okay, so we can make quite a bit of rope. I wish it would let you do a pick up all thing. Our inventory's full, so let's go home and make some rope real quick. We just have too much stuff in our inventory. So let's put some more stuff in here. Let's put our remaining cloth away. So we don't carry that with us. We don't need to take our coconuts with us right now, because we have some other things we need to pick up. And we can put our potatoes and stuff away in the food locker. There we go. We'll put our berries away. There we go. Now we've got some tin and some copper. I'm going to go ahead and put those... hey, our potato rolled away. Whoops. We'll go back over there. They're rolling off downhill. That's funny. Alright, so we have things to harvest too, so we can take care of that in a bit. I don't know if it goes bad. Let's go ahead and make the rope we have. And we'll go back up for more. You just put the yucca in, hold it to spin. Pick up your rope. Add the yucca, hold it to spin. Pick up your rope. I think I had 3 that I picked up. So now I should have 3 rope on me. Yep. Let's go see. I also remembered that we have our tortoise shell in there, so let's pick that up. Let's go put that on our water grabber. What does that still need? It still needs a bunch of large sticks, so we're going to cut down some trees. But the thing that we were going to do, our rope. Oh, that just needs sticks. That just needs sticks. This needed rope. Now see, it only added 2. We made 3. I'm really not liking the fact that it's stealing materials. We made 3. Clearly had 3 in our bag when we ran out here. Oh, that's irritating. This has happened multiple times where stuff has just disappeared. Now it's starting to say I'm thirsty again, I think. Yep, here's the rest of that. So it doesn't have any quick way to pick up all the stuff that you've cut down, which isn't the hugest problem, but it's annoying. So you have to sit here and get your mouse over it. I hope they fix that for the next version. It is still under development, so... Now, the other thing that I don't like is that your stats drop really fast. like more so than they would in real life. I mean, you're not dying of thirst in 2 hours. So I just think that that's unrealistic and kind of manipulative, you know? But it's alright. So that's something that the game could work on. The developers are really responsive, so I think they would, if you had valid feedback and other people agreed with you, they would probably listen. Okay, so now I should, oops. Now I should have, see, it says I have 2. It also says I have a lot of yucca in my bag, so let's throw that out, because it will steal your resources. Oh, there's 2 more, so. It will steal your resources, though, and not give them back. So you have to be careful with that. Okay. Now we just need big logs. Oh, I know what else I need the rope for. It was to make the granite axe, which we want to have on us. There we go. So that we can go get some more resources. Now we don't want to leave this island forever, but we do obviously need to get some more resources elsewhere, because we're denuding our island of vital resources, and they're not growing back. And I tried to plant coconuts, but it didn't allow it. So okay, there we go. Got a couple of those. There's a coconut. Alright, so we'll put this on our raft. We'll get some more. I think that we just need 3 for that. And then this thing, that needs 5 cloth and 4 large sticks, but we're not going to make that yet. This one needs 7 more large sticks, and this needs 3. So we need 10 more large sticks altogether, and one more full-on log. So let's take care of that. Now I don't believe you can cut these trees down. I could be wrong. Yeah, it's not falling down. Yeah, I don't think those are cut downable trees. So the only trees you can cut down are the palm trees. Some give you 1 log, some give you 2 logs, and some give you 3. They all give you a coconut. But you can't propagate the coconuts by... Oh, looks like we got another gull. So, that didn't catch us any gulls. And we have another crab. For a time. Okay, so now we have all that we need. Now let's throw that down. Well, I didn't know you could do this before, but I learned this, that you could get large sticks from... Oops, no, don't cut them up. Pick them. What the heck? There we go. And I figured out how to catch the crabs, too. Now I don't need to chase them around like a fool, because I can just catch them in my trap. That sure is handy. Okay. 2. Up here somewhere there'll be a coconut. May not be able to find it right. Oh, there it is. A little tricky sometimes to find them. Alright, so we'll drop these two. Between the two of them, that'll give us 8 large sticks. Should be plenty. We're close to it. Okay, back to this. Okay, now we're collecting water. Large sticks. Okay, something is making other than this, because that should have been enough to make that. Large sticks in the custom raft. What the heck? Where are they going? I didn't know the raft needed large... oh, look, the mast is made. Okay. There we go. So now I've got... this one's made. And this one is made. This is made, so now I don't need these. So I'll go stash them in our supplies. Okay. Now I've got a bed here and we've got a bed on board. What I don't have is enough leather to make a water carrying case. So we'll just have to make do. We'll close our door so animals won't get in there. I think we've got some metal in here too. Nope, not anymore. We do have a couple of... let's see what we've got in our bag. Let's put our tin... I figured out what might be wrong with the smelter too. You have to put one tin and one copper into each slot, and then you run it. But by run it, I couldn't really figure out what they meant. So these are palm frond bandages. I think you can only, yeah, you can put 2 in a slot, maybe? Let's see where it put the third one. Yeah, okay. And we'll take that one too and put that on that, oops, no, not that. This. Put that on that same drop spot. Nope, didn't like that. That's just a regular bandage. We do have cooked crab with us and cooked chicken. I'll drop the yucca off in the house. So we're not going to need that for the trip. We have food. And we're going to go ahead and save just before we leave. We got any food with us? We do have food. We have some extra rock shards. We have some extra rope so that we can make more utilities once we get there. We've got an axe with us. I do have one more flag. I could put a flag on my boat. We've got 2 flags on the house. And 1 flagpole I can't figure out how to get rid of. Alright, let's give it a quick sleep. Oh, hello, crab. Oh yeah, we had to cook up the rest of our fodder here. So you push that. And it gives you the meat and the feathers. and then you can reset it, but since we're going to be gone, I'm not going to reset it. I don't want to rot a bird on there. Yep, we got more crab, uncooked crab. Not to be confused with cooked crab, which looks like this. I don't think they'll stack, but let's cook them up. Come on here. Corn there. And okay, where did the uncooked? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's do that. Press that as fast as I can. There we go. And they cook really quickly. Much faster than like in DayZ or something. Okay, let's put those in our bag. Turn that off. We're saving pretty well on the resources. Now I don't know if will standing hold, will that turn it off? I don't want to turn it off because I want it to shine so I can see my way home. Alright, let's close up our bag, our box. I do have my, I'm going to take a few things with us. Let's go put some coconuts and stuff. Oops, not the mushroom. Let's get rid of that mushroom. Yeah, I can't figure out whether that's actually edible. Let's get rid, oh no, don't, just tap on it. Or drag it. Let's see, here. What? Yeah, this is way too persnickety for... Let's put some things in the box on the boat. I don't know if we can fit like our sword in there, our spear, but we could put our smaller things in there. Keep some of those on us. Oh, the crab body does stack. Let's put one of our bandages in there. Put one of our, well, let's leave our chicken legs on there. Oh, there's a raw crab arm. Let's not get that mixed up with the cooked ones. Here, well, let's leave a stack of 2 on there. We'll put our granite, our rock shards there. And our rope. Let's go get some berries. I don't know if I can I don't need to take my shovel. So let's take my shovel. And we'll take our lance. Or it won't put it in that same spot. Yeah, well, there we go. Just have to hit the right spot. Okay, so now we got some berries too. Okay, now close that up. We got our, we're fatigued, so we'll get a rest before we go. And then we're gonna push this sucker into the ocean. Look there, we've already got water. Like a whole thing of water. Let's have a sip of that. Now we got plenty. There we go. Let's do, yeah, 6 hours. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. That'll put us afternoon. Okay, so now we have our boat all ready except for the rudder. And we still cannot make a rudder, as far as I know. Let's just double check. Maybe you had to have a completed boat before it would let you put the rudder on. That does not make any sense to me, but Nope, still a no-go on that. And I did try it in the spot. Let me put it there. Nope. Still can't put a rudder on, but we're going to take a chance. I'm going to cancel the raft roof. There we go. Because it just looks dorky and it's not working anyway. Now I'm going to push us toward that place. Now how do you raise and lower the sail? Raise, okay. That's easy enough. Let's get this sucker pushed out into the water. Let's get it turned toward those islands. Well, here's good luck. Good luck, guys. There we go. Now we're heading off too far that way. Okay. Lower. Now I'm going to have to hop off. And to the best of my ability, push the front of the raft toward those islands. And then hop back on. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, that's the best we can do. We're not going to let it get us down. We're sailing, guys. And we're veering off to the left again. Probably prevailing winds. But that's okay, we can just keep correcting it. Oh, we've gone a long way from our island. We just have to remember to lower the sail before I hop off to do anything, or it'll leave me behind in a hurry. Okay, there we go. Now see, I pushed it that way, and now we're already... Yeah, this isn't working too well. Can't turn the raft. I mean, I can't turn the sail, so I have to keep turning the raft. Let's turn it a lot farther. And see, I can't see those islands when I'm off the raft. Okay, we'll just do the best we can. Let's go. Yeah, this isn't working. We just keep sailing off in that direction and I can't steer. This is a real problem. Well, we'll get out a little farther. Oh, it's getting dark. I don't know if we'll be able to see the islands in the dark. Okay, we're at least getting out toward them. Let's lower it again and hop off and push the raft. Yeah, this is not ideal by any stretch of the imagination, but it is what we've got. We don't take no for an answer on board this ship. Now, I would not want to be sailing in rough seas on this thing, that's for sure. But we are making headway. Oh, I think I see another island beyond this one. That's encouraging, because I was like... I see something off to the left too, something big and pointy. And then there's what looks to be a taller island behind this one. See, I think that might the island we're sailing to right now. Oh, okay, the one that we're on has a big mast on it. Look, there's a little island there. Maybe we can stop there on the way home. We seem to be making pretty good progress. So this will work, it's just not ideal. I can't steer, but I just have to keep hopping off and turning the raft. As long as there's not a shark in the water, we're okay. But we are tending toward the island. Now, what I don't know is if there are any unfriendlies on this island. I know there's probably going to be some more Komodo dragons. Okay, I'm going to hop off and turn us again. See any sharks before I hop in the water? Nope. Okay. Let's turn us a little bit more toward that island. Hello? No, don't tip it. Alright, let's get back up on there. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's lower it again. It's also very difficult to see with the sail in the front of the boat. Not sure that was intended. I think maybe that was supposed to be the back of the boat. So on the way back, we'll probably flip her around and just come back in the other direction. I do see that there's some land there on this outer island. Looks like this island is split into two little portions. That seems like a smallish island. Alright, we're almost there. We almost made it, you guys. Our first island hop. So let's get grounded, and then we'll drag her up on shore. There, I think we are. Let's hop off. Push it onto shore. There was something there in the water. I think it was a rock, maybe. Not sure. So if we find any cloth on this island, we'll be able to make our roof. And then we'll be sheltered from the storm. Let's switch to our spear. Just in case. Can't believe we made it. Oh, that's so excellent. Oh, look. We got some more metal. So that's encouraging. Yeah, 3 pieces of metal. We'll pick that up later. I might need to make a bigger box. Okay, so on this little piece there was no cloth. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Oh, a blueprint! Alright, extension bolt. I found my first blueprint, guys. That's super cool. So I do think we landed on the wrong island. Oh, there's a cloth. So don't say die too soon. I'm a little worried there might be snakes. But so far I haven't seen any. So how does the blueprint work? Let's go back on the board our ship and take a look at that. Oh, maybe I should have closed the box, huh? Did everything slide all over? Yeah, it did. Let's eat that. Did I get it? Yeah, I ate one. Alright. No, I don't think I did eat one. Well, let's just eat one from our backpack. Or maybe a claw. Okay. Yeah, because those are super nutritious. They bring us right back up. Water won't be a problem because we brought our own water with us. That was smart. That was a good idea. I thought so, but... And it rains so often here that... Alright, so we've got a bed to sleep on, a fire to cook on. Now, we can't cook on the fire while it's raining because we don't have our roof. But... Let's see. Did our blueprint go in automatically? Okay, so let's go in here. Where would it have added? Oh, okay, here's blueprints. Extension belt. Adds 2 new tool slots to the backpack. Oh! We need leather, a spring, and rope. Okay, so we need 2 more leathers. And I wanted to make some leather into the water flask, so we obviously need a lot more leather. So we need to kill some more Komodos, which shouldn't pose a problem. I've already killed one. I particularly want to do this in the dark, though. So let's run over here real quick. See what we've got on this shore. So this is another small island. Got rocks. Let's see any cloth. Oh, looks like another blueprint. Shark repellent. Oh, cool. Oh, very good. So it's just, they're just laying around in the shrubs. That's kind of cool. Kind of unexpected, but there's some more metal. I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Uh-oh. Little booger. I'll take you home with me for sure. Put you in my compost heap. So there are biting spiders on here. Yike. Luckily, I don't think they poison you. Stones. Cooling unit. What the heck is that for? Oh, cloth. Okay, we've got 3 more cloths. So I think we left some cloth behind. So that wasn't too smart. But we're not here for like a permanent stay. We're here to gather what we can and then head home. Okay, so we haven't been to that island yet. Let's go put this stuff back in the raft. See how much stuff we've collected that we can use. Oh, here comes the sun. And you can definitely tell which island is ours, so that's good. That was a relief. Okay. So what can we put here? 1, 2, 3, 4 claws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something called a cooling unit. Dead spider. Yuck. Got some bandages and some food, and I forgot to put the feathers away before I left the island. That means I can make some arrows, but I don't have the bow with me anyway, so that's kind of silly. Okay. That away. Close the lid. Alright, so we have 4. So we can't quite make a roof. I think we needed 5 for the roof. Yeah, 5. And 4 large sticks. But let's go ahead and place it. Okay, can't get it on from while I'm on the raft. Turns brown, that means it won't stay there. I don't care if it's a little low, as long as it covers the cooking place. Alright, so let's run over to this. We've done this island. Hi. Well, don't worry, I'm not going to kill you right now. I've got... Alright, so we've got plenty of logs we can gather. Now, I wonder if we can get them home without them rolling off the... Okay, so we've got stones. Got yucca. Small sticks. What's that? Oh, it's just logs. I don't want to sail home in the dark or in a storm, so we'll wait What was that? Something just walked by our... It didn't bite us or anything. Did it roll or did it walk? It looked like it was walking. What the heck was that? Did you guys see that? Yeah, there it goes. What is that? What's a turtle? Yeah, we don't need to kill another turtle. Not right now. Oh, cloth. There we go. There's the 5th one. Alright, so now we have enough cloth to build the roof. I'm just going to see if we can find any more. In case we've solved our rudder problem, we can put... Ah! We just need one for that. So that's it. We now have the roof and the rudder. Oh, hey, there's another cooling unit. So I have no idea what those are for, but we'll find out. Uh-oh, it looks like we need to rest. Let's go back to our boat. Do some more investigation on that bigger island. Oh, this was a good trip, guys. But yeah, while we wait, we can build the roof because we built it over our bed. There it is. I went the wrong island. So let's go ahead and build our roof. Let's get our... We have to get the... There we go. Oh, we have to get back up on here. We put them in here. Okay, so now all we need is... Do I not have those with me? What did it do with them? They're not in my bag. Oh, this is so irritating. Did it put it underneath the raft again? It did this one other time. No, it did not. Did we just lose all that cloth? Son of a gun. What did it do with it? There's only one left in here. What did it do with the cloth? Oh, that's so irritating. This is so broken. Now see, I should have that in my bag. I picked it up out of the box, and it's not there. Where did it go? Now it's not in the box either. So our roof plans are... Oh, this is very irritating. What did it do with the cloth? Now that was 5 pieces of cloth. Now I don't have it anymore. Oh boy. Nope, they're not underneath. It didn't drop it into the water. Oh, we still can't do our roof. What the heck? It put 2 in, but not all of them. And now the other ones have disappeared. Oh, so... a little bit on the hanky side still. Oh, look, a butterfly. Yeah, and once I pick up all the cloth, if I can't find any more, then we still can't build the roof. There's the turtle. Uh-oh. Another little nasty spider. Alright, well, we did find a couple of blueprints. We've got lots more resources. There's a snail. Supposedly you can eat snails, but there's been mixed results on that. Okay, there's another one. Alright, now let me look in my bag. There are 2 claws in my bag. we're starting to get bleary-eyed. We're gonna have to get back before we can finish exploring this island, I think. Wow, look at that size of that starfish. Oh, there's another blueprint. We'll definitely take that. Elite bird snare. Oh, okay. Cool. I do not see any more cloth. So we are still one cloth short because it stole our cloth. So we cannot make a... I don't see any more. Oh, we'll probably find one. There's some aloe vera there. Got some yucca. Let's get back to the boat. I think we've gone over all of these islands now. In this little group, I think. Pretty sure. And there's that little one over there. It's not letting me add those cloths. See, now I just added one to, and it disappeared out of my bag, but did not go into this. Yeah, no, it's totally screwed up. Alright, so let's lie down and get some rest. What is it, 12? Let's do... Yeah, we might as well do 6 hours. We're getting pretty sleepy. This time we're going to save a different save. I wish you could name them. Okay, now we're going to do that because I want to be able to fall back to before we came out here and maybe start over with the cloth. We'll see. Because that isn't right that it keeps stealing the cloth. I don't know why it's doing that. I think it might be because we've got too many resources stacked together. But let's get some wood. Oh, we got 3 this time. Yeah, see, it's not letting me add the materials to that. Even though it says it's there, it's acting like it isn't. It's like getting confused over the... Alright, so let's do something here. Let's put these back down on the ground. Okay, let's just push this. Okay, so none of the materials that we added to it are showing up underneath. There's always that. That did happen once. Let's go ahead and cancel the raft roof. There. At least we got back a couple of them. Let's put that in a different place if it'll let us. Because I think there's too many things together. It would be nice to have one because it's hard to cook unless you have... it rains so often here. Let's try a different placement for that, because I think it was getting... Would it allow me to put it there? And... Okay, let's cancel that. Let's do it again. But let's rotate it so that... I wish I could see. There we go, going that way. Now put it there. Now let's try again. Nope, it simply will not let me put those in there. It won't let me add materials. It's just giving me the drop command, but not allowing me to put them in. So what's the point of having a roof if you can't actually put it on the raft? Alright, forget it. We'll just, we'll take these large sticks home with us. Will it let us put them in there? I think they're a little bit too big. Let's just shut the lid and hope for the best. What we'll do is we'll stack them up here on the deck. As long as it still lets me get on board the... Oh, yeah, I think we're going to need to make a bigger box for our next trip. I think that might mess up the raft even more. Okay, well, we got some supplies. I'm going to try running over to... Let's go get our log and see if we can jam that on here. See if we can make it home with it. I think it's very likely to... Hey, did our coconut disappear? Because I didn't pick it up. No, there it is. Let's go ahead and put this on the raft. Okay. We'll see if we can make it home with that on the raft. I wonder if it would let you do like an outrigger canoe. Right. Now it's getting dark again, and I'm getting thirsty, so let's get up there and get a sip of water. That's the only problem, is it puts you in a position where you can't do certain things very easily. Alright, so we got some water. There we go. Let's eat something from our bag. That is a rotten crab arm. Okay, bring that out. Coconut. Cooked crab arm. There we go. Now, switch back. Now, I didn't see any monitor lizards on here. Let's actually go ahead and put some metal on board and see if we can make it home with that, too. Might as well. Well, that's going to fall off for sure. I can swim over there real quick. More likely I'd get killed by a shark on the way. Okay, so let's make sure we didn't miss any cloth. Oh, hey, there's some things on this island I haven't seen before. What's that? Oh, peppers. I did see those before. I thought we'd already picked those, but I guess not. Oh, I think I did it on a life that where I died. What was that image of? Huh. I don't see any more blueprints. I don't see any snakes. It doesn't mean they're not here. I just haven't seen any. What's that? Oh, it's a shell. Oh, there's a cloth. Yes. Alright, so we got one more cloth. I don't see any floating around in the water. But I am getting a weird visual. Did I get poisoned by something that has such a weird visual? Maybe it's because of the lighting. I don't think so. Okay. What I haven't found is anything like one of those yellow hints or clues. There's a crab. Like we were getting on the other island. There's a dragonfly. Here's a boat. Oh, cool. What's that? Ancient vase. That's definitely something that goes in with those other ancient thingies that I found. Okay, there's a... I'll take that back to the other island. Put it with our artifacts. And there's going to be something with the lore, I believe. I haven't quite figured out all the lore yet. Like that rock over there looks like a sail. Those two rocks together. So I wonder if they're actually a shipwreck. Oh, that's a pretty one. Alright, so I think I've already been on this island. I don't see any more cloth on this island. Every so often I see something I can pick up. I'm not really sure what it is. This lighting isn't the best for seeing stuff. But we're doing pretty well. We found this vase. I think... Oh, what's that? Let's set that down for a minute. Lavender. Oh, very cool. Did we get all of it? I've never seen that. Maybe I'll be able to plant that. That would make for some really cool. We found chilies and lavender on these islands. Bananas and a vase. Blueprints. Okay, I think we've pretty much covered this island. I don't see anything else. Alright, let's head back around to the other island. Back around to the boat. See that one over there we haven't been on yet though. Doesn't look very far. We'll try for that one. Oh, more! Excellent! I must have missed that through the first pass. Most excellent. Either that or there are actually more islands here than I originally thought. Which is also entirely possible. I'm just kind of running around trying to see if I see anything unusual to grab. Like another blueprint. I think we found 2 so far. Alright. Cool. There's another turtle. So there's plenty more turtles. At least 2, I think. Oh. But we don't need another turtle. I don't want to kill any more turtles than I have to. Let's put this back in on our boat. No, don't break it. Oh, hold on, what was I thinking? I can't put it in my... I can't put that in my bag. Well, I just push it to make it fit better. Let's get rid of that stick. There. We'll just nudge that over a little bit so that it's in our bag a little bit better. Our box a little. Oh, I don't see how I can do that. Won't let me push it with this. Wow, that's pretty. Good coral. Yeah, those are going to definitely fall out in transit. We need to make something to hold them with. Alright, let's pick that back up. So I'm afraid if I place it, that's where it's going to be placed permanently. So I'm going to put it in there. I don't want to drop it on anything. Let's see. Let's move those. Alright, let's put our spider back in there. Our coconut's over here now. Yeah, there we go. Let's put that over here. I can't drag and drop it like I can the other stuff for some reason. Put our coconuts in here. We got peppers. There we go. Let's shut the lid real quick. There we go. Well, hopefully it didn't break. Yeah, they're all falling off. Great. Yeah, so before we get resource hunting over here, we're going to have to talk about coming up with a better stabilization plan for stuff. Or a bigger box, but see, I don't even think with a bigger box I'd be able to pick these things up very well. I'm not sure it would work much better than it does right now. Oh, for heaven's sake, sit still. I think this is going to make it hard to steer the boat, too. Okay, so we want to go to that little island and another island on the other side of these ones. And I don't think we can put a roof on here. Probably because we've overcrowded it, but okay, let's sleep. That's going to have us saving on this one. Alright, close that. Get up. Now we're going to try to sail over to there. Let's put that in the water as the front. Once it's floating, we'll push it around that way. Oh, it's very low in the water. I think it's got too much stuff on it. It's probably the reasons. Most likely it's too heavy. Uh-oh. Is it pulling us away from the island? Yeah, it is. Well, that's interesting. Now it's pulling us away from the island. Before it was pushing us toward the island. Alright. Well, let's lower it and turn the front. Now we're just sort of spinning. Let's just see where we end up. We want to go home, but we also want to go around these islands. We found some good resources. We want to try to get home with them. Looks as if it's kind of taking us in the right direction. Without a rudder. This is virtually... Oh, it's so painful. We're just kind of going around in circles. Alright, now we're headed toward that island. Okay. Oh, let's push it back. No, I get up on top. Push it that way. Uh-oh. Something hit us. Something hit us. Something is in the water with us. Uh-oh, it's getting pretty choppy. Yeah. This is why I really wanted to... Alright, we're being pulled that way. Oh, it's a storm. Yeah, it's kind of pulling us around in circles, dropping our stuff off the boat. Yeah, we're not going in the right direction at all. Let's just keep an eye on our home island because it seems to be circling us around in that direction. Something seemed to have bitten us while we were in the water, but it didn't take that much damage. Well, this poses a problem. You can't drink while you're in waves. Because you can't hold it steady. Well, this is going to really pose a problem. Okay, so we're wallowing around in circles. We're getting closer. I think. We're getting closer to that little island anyway. Hope we can get over there. I'm not that thirsty right now, but I will be. Yeah, this is not working. Well, it was a risk. Yeah, let's get off and push the front end. I don't know if I got hit by anything. I think what happened was the raft hit me. There we go. Oh, did I forget to lower the sail? Geez, that was stupid. That's a definite risk we have to be careful about. It's very much of an adventure at the sea, though, isn't it? So we've been to that little group of islands. There's another one beyond it that I want to go to. Yeah, we're getting pushed in just about any old direction, and I cannot see. Yeah, we have to lower this flag. Oh, I know what happened. I didn't forget to lower the flag. I think what happened was, yeah, it's definitely hitting me. Something's hitting me and causing me damage. what happened was, to get back on, you have to hit and hold E. And that also is the command to lower your sail. Okay, this might get us to this little island. I'm not sure that's even really a little island. It looks like it might be the tops of some trees. Well, at least it's calmed down in terms of the... Yeah, there's no actual island there. So, I'm getting very thirsty. I'm going to lower the raft. It might give me a chance to get something to drink. There we go. And now we spun back around in that direction. I'm going to swim over there real quick and see what that is. Oh yeah, it's just the top of a tree. Like a drowned tree. It's so weird how you can't really manipulate this raft very well. Yeah, this is not the way to go, but it's what we've got, so we're going to aim it back that way, and then we're going to hop back on. Okay. That's the best we can do right now. Your health is low. Why is my health low? Oh, because it keeps hitting me. So I'm right, it was hitting me. Let's see. Let's take a bandage. How do I use those? Oh, shit, did I just drop it off the board? I think I did drop it overboard. Oh no, there it is. So how do I use those? Apply. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're almost back up to full health. And we're busily sailing off and yeah, it was hitting me. So we're trying to get back to, that's just the top of a big tree, which is strange. Why is it in the middle of the ocean? And what will happen when we ride our raft right into it? Not sure. We're just sort of randomly floating around in the ocean here. Yeah, we definitely have to fix the rudder problem. Alright, but we are headed back more successfully toward our island. Let's get off this way. And now this time we're going to try pushing without getting hit by our raft. Oh yeah, it's definitely hitting me. And it just keeps raining and getting stormy again. So heading off, oh, I think we're losing our supplies. I think our metal fell off. Yep, our log is going to fall off. I think that might be why we're having so much trouble keeping going in a straight direction. Because our supplies are... Let's pick that up. And if I hold it with me, does the boat sail better? I don't know. I'm going to send it off. So until we get a bigger box, we won't be able to pick up stuff. Oh shit, now we're floundering around out in the ocean. This is really frustrating. So we did do a great trip, but we're just continuously getting pulled off course without a rudder, and it's hurting me to push the raft back toward the island. because when I come up under it or it hits me, it actually does harm me. Oh, shit. Yeah, we can't do that too much. Well, now, let's get that down. Let's look and see if we got another bandage. Yeah, we can't do that too many more times. Yeah, I don't have any more bandages. Well, let's try eating. Does that help me? Yeah, it does get my health up a little bit. There we go. We'll just eat everything we brought with us. I hope we can sail in the right direction, get back home. All the work to do our raft, we don't want to lose that. This looks more encouraging. Alright, so until we get the rudder problem solved, we're really screwed, because this is not viable. Do I have another bandage in here? I might. Yeah. I do. We did find blueprints, and we found a ply. Oh, and look, our chicken went bad. It's okay, we can put that in our compost bin. That was the last bandage that I had, though, so now we want to land fairly close to our base, but we're not going to be too picky. If we can just hit the island, I'll be happy. We're getting close. I think we're going to miss it if we don't stop and turn. Alright, so we're going to have to hop off and push the boat back on course. There we go. It tends to pull to the left, I think, more than anything. So we lost some resources, but that's not a big deal. We do have to find a way to transport things back and forth, though. It does look like our wooden raft has floated off the island, though. Our little smaller one, so I'll have to go rescue that. I think the storm had it. Alright. I can get off. Push it back up to shore. Alright, so it's a fairly hefty raft. Doing a good job, but there's no anchor. There's no easy way to get it turned. We did make it to another set of islands and back. And we did see a couple more islands beyond that. Get this up to shore. Push this farther up on shore. I thought it was pretty far up on shore, so it surprised me that it floated out. I think we lost the barrel that was... No, there it is. I think what we should do is pick this up and move it farther up the beach. There we go. Oh, and we'll put our rotten meat in there. Feel bad about the bird. And that didn't last very long, to be honest. But one cool thing we did get was that vase. So let's go put that with our... Overall, the proof of principle did work. Oh, there's the other spider. We got another one of those cooling things. Some peppers I could put away. More feathers. I'll get most of the stuff out of there. Oops. Is that back on? We did make it back with a few of the short, or the large sticks, but overall, our method of carrying things didn't work out so well. So I'm not sure how you do this. Like, it's not really all that good for... There we go. That's our little pile of cool things that we found. Alright, so we did our maiden voyage. And while it was kind of scary in some ways, it did work. I do need to make some more bandages, though. I don't think I left any on board here. Nope. Got some coconuts and some rock pieces. We've got water. Oh, hey, let's put that down. And I did bring back more cloth. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more cloth. So I should be able to do some things with those. Let's put those away before we lose them. Stuff seems really dicey. Not, you know, not super concrete. I got another bandage. Take that with us. Some more coffee berries. I'd like to plant those too. Oh, and we have that coolant thing. Where did I put the other one? I don't remember. There we go. We'll put our feathers down in here. There we go. We still got some coconut to eat. Alright. So I'd say overall, the maiden voyage was a success. Even though it was a little fraught with difficulty. Well, yeah, we've got one in there for sure. Yep, there's a raw crab leg. Crab arm. Oh, there's that other spider. I'm going to go put him in the recycle bin. Oh, our cooked crab went bad too. Now see, that's too much stuff to put in there. Isn't that weird? This is our food stores. Oh no, our potatoes are going bad. Yep. So there is a finite length of time you can keep them in the storage. Okay. The berries don't seem affected by that, but the potato does. So we'll get rid of them. There's the other one. So we've got 2 coolant thingies we don't know what to do with. There's one of our cloths floating away. Put the other coolant thingy in there. Alright. So I really wasn't able to see the lit lights. Mainly what I saw was the mountain and the antenna. But what I don't have is a compass, so I'm not really sure which direction that is. And I don't have a map or anything. There's no mapping feature to tell you. I think that's west though, because it seems like the sun sets over there. Alright, so oh yeah, we were going to harvest and replant. Got 3 off of it that time. Maybe there's another one sitting around in the shrubbery somewhere. Usually get 4. Let's go ahead and replant. There we go. Cut down our banana. It seems like we always get 4 leaves and 3 bananas. So put the leaves over here in our growing pile. Pick up our bananas. We'll just replant one. Get back to our pile. Okay. That's waiting to be watered, but it has been planted. Okay. I need to... Oh, is this the potatoes? Those are the potatoes. Okay. So before I sleep, I'm going to get my shovel. We'll put our spear away. Get our shovel back up. And we'll dig up our potatoes. So I got 4 potatoes from 1 potato. That's pretty good. Pretty good yield. You won't starve to death that way. Now, I'm not going to put any fertilizer on it. I'm just going to plant them, and we'll see what the difference is. There we go. We'll take the rotten ones out and put the fresh ones in. There we go. Take these rotten ones over here and put them in the... I will go ahead and... I'll fertilize one of them. And not the other. We'll see if it makes any difference. Okay, now let's put the rotten potatoes into compost. I wonder if you can make alcohol with the taters. There was a crab body. What happened to the rotten crab? Oh, there it is. Yep, still too much. Alright. So let's go and put the crab on the grill. The new crab. There we go. Start the fire. So we're not having too much trouble with the traps catching enough food to stay alive. So that's really good. And if we were getting a little too short, we could just double the number of traps. I still have 9 hours left worth of fuel. See, this is the forge. And I didn't do it right. I don't have a copper and a tin in each of these things. I have sort of a mix of them. But I still can't figure out how you're even going to get it to start. You have to build a fire in there somehow. Oh, add fuel, small stick. Okay. So I'll have to figure that out. I have... Somebody did help me with that, so... Let's put the shovel back in there. And the nice thing is that if we were running short on potatoes, there's plenty of more potatoes on board, on shore. So we got our trap set here, and we did not reset our bird trap. So let's do that. Okay. Is this anything? Oh, but we did find lavender and chilies. So I assume that at some point we may find like a blueprint for more interesting foods. Put our ginger in there. Or I mean, not ginger. I did find ginger on shore, but it wouldn't allow me to dig it up, and it didn't allow me to cut it down. It won't allow me to pick it, so I'm not really sure how you harvest that. Okay, so we got crab meat to eat. We got gooseberries, we got bananas. So we're doing really well on the food front. Let's just push this a little further up onto shore. There we go. Let's get another sip of water. Take our supplies in the house. I don't think that things seem to be disappearing, so that's good. I'd really rather keep them under store in case there's a big storm and it floats off again. So we did manage to make it home with those. And we have plenty of water now because we've got 2 water thingies going constantly. There's no real way to turn those off, so that's good. We definitely need a solution to the rudder problem. And we got this beautiful vase, which looks like it's Grecian or pre-Roman, Syrian or something like that. I don't know my pottery well enough to know exactly where that was from, but it definitely looked like, aha, we got another crab already, see? So we are not going to starve. That's good news. Is anything sprouting in our flower beds? Yeah, and we can make more beds. Yep, we got baby banana trees growing again. And we got baby potatoes growing. So, I wonder if you don't have to fertilize every time you grow something. Don't know. It's all a mystery. Well, that was sure interesting. We ran into quite a few troubles going out and coming back because of the inability to steer. So I'm going to go on the forum and find out what people have to suggest in terms of how to fix the problem with the rudder. And if I do have to re-download the game, maybe there was a glitch in the game when it downloaded and I didn't get like a full install, or something's wrong with the install. That's possible. So I will go check into that. I'm just looking for more algae because those algae bandages were really good. It's green algae. It's not like oh, I need sleep. I better get... Oh yeah, I'm in bad shape. I need to get on my bed. One of my beds. Yeah, I'm starting to stagger. Wasn't paying attention. I got so excited. So I'll go look for algae later because I want to make more bandages, but I want to make them with the kelp because those disinfect as well. So I'm not really sure what's up with this sofa. Clearly just something that they put in the game that has no function. Okay, let's slide down. Phew. Let's go for the full 8 hours. So if we want to back up and try everything again with a rudder on the boat, we can back up to save one. And otherwise we'll just play save two. Alright, we've got plenty of yucca to make into rope. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of water. Which reminds me, you always have to grab a sip after you sleep. And then have a little something to eat. Bananas are pretty nutritious too. And crab legs sure are too. Look at that jump. That's cool. Alright, now we were looking for kelp. So let's do that real quick, and then I think that might be enough for me for one day. I'm tired. Recovering from the flu. So, it grows just off the shore, at the edge of the shoreline, and it's green. So I'm not sure if this has any usefulness or not, but I don't seem to be able to harvest it. Let's try. Nope. Doesn't give you any. This thing seems useless. I've tried, oh. Now it's giving me the hammer option. I'm destroying my hammer. Ha! Alright, I'll come back with the hammer. And there's this fridge. See any more. So that's something we could look for on those other islands. Now this seaweed that's the red kind doesn't work. And every time you go underwater you get this weird like color shift. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find any more. Oh, there's some. There's some. I take it back. Alright, and I do think we... Oh, there's some more. Oh, yay. So where are we? We're on the back side of that thing. Oh, no, that's the wrong kind. Well, at least we got some. We can make some more of those bandages. Like I said, I don't see any more supplies, so nothing's respawning. I do see that extra. I'm really curious as to what these signs are going to do for us. Because there's 4 or 5 signs floating around on this island. I didn't see any on those other islands. I don't see any more. Maybe the algae does respawn, but slowly. Which, that makes sense, I mean. Okay. Yeah, I think I put some algae in one of the boxes. I don't see any in here. And I have no idea what the seagull schnoz is good for. Oh, we got some cloth in here too. Okay, got a bad banana. Yeah. What else do I have? Do I have any more room in my bag? There's one seed. It must be this box then. Nope. I'm sure I put at least one away. Oh well. So here's, let's see. Bandages, we need a cloth. Okay, we have a seaweed bandage now. There we go. But I just don't have that much cloth, so we don't want to be wasting bandages much. Alright, now I did find out I can find it. Let's go here. Let's pick up our pickaxe. Put that on our pack. Because I did find out that there is some stuff. Oh, there's another seagull we caught. That's excellent. Up in here somewhere. There's a hunk of different looking stuff. And it turns out that's clay. Is that it? That looks kind of clayish, doesn't it? Aha! Alright, let's pick up some of that. And this should be handy because it'll allow us to make a tea. Aha! Is that clay too? Or that up there? That looks different. Oh, did we ruin our pickaxe? Yeah, I think we did. It's okay, I've got another one. So that's where the clay deposit is. Up in there, there's at least one. Maybe more than one, I don't know. I thought I had looked all around, but it just looks so not different. That Yeah, I don't want to get stuck in a rock. Be careful about. Yeah, so I think I don't see any more of those yellow notes. So I'm kind of thinking that we've found all the hints on this island that they're going to be, so that we've got to get to other islands. And for that reason, we really need to figure out this issue with the steering. So I'll work on that and hopefully have a better idea. We did give it a try without, and that was, oh yeah, this is the granite that I can, you know, I do have the, no, the other pickaxe is back at base. So I can get some more granite. I do have some more granite in the box. So we've answered a couple other questions, which is, does anything respawn? And the answer is, I'm not absolutely sure. I know the Komodo dragon hasn't respawned. And I know that I don't know whether the algae did or not. I'm not 100%, but I do think that, okay, we won't set that trap again until we need more. So we keep getting these bills. You see any more feathers there? Nope. Okay, so let's go back. Let's not set that again until we need it for sure. Let's see. We'll put our meat on there. There's another bad banana. See how fast those go? They go fast. bad really fast. I have no idea why. Oops. Now we've got something weird going on up top. Uh-oh. Something weird happened there. Okay, guys. It's just a few quirky things. Let's see. Cook up our that's an interesting thing. I haven't seen that we have an opportunity to get any fish. Okay, there's a crabby leg. We have 9 sticks left. We'll put the rotten banana over here. Shoot, all of them went bad. So don't pick the bananas until you're ready to eat bananas, because they go bad really super fast. Super faster than they should. Okay, so now let's just, before I sign off, I want to find out about what the clay is good for. There we go. A clay container used to brew things with. Oh shit, sorry, excuse me. Alright, so we had plenty of clay. Oh look, we've got a cup. You can use it to mix ingredients for infusions. Very cool. Alright, so let's go put that on our porch. And we'll collect some water. We'll get 2 or 3 of those going. Now we've got some more. I'll put the clay away. Got quite a few pieces of that, so we can make quite a few of those little cups. There may be some additional stuff we need clay for in future. Don't know. There we go. We'll get rid of our schnozzes. I know we've got some somewhere else too, so I'm not too persnickety on that front. Just want to put them in storage so they're not in my bag. So I have plenty of bag space. There we go. So don't pick your bananas before you really need them, and don't set your bird trap unless you need food, because it's definitely going to catch one. The crab trap already has another crab in it, and those crab legs are pretty effective. Oh, there we got a rotten banana fell on the ground. Let's put that in there. Oh, we got these things, neither one of them grew. What was that? Is that gooseberries or was that our taters? I think that was our taters. Well, shoot. So we gotta come up with some insecticide maybe. We're not going to worry about that right now, though. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to go to bed. We made good progress. We made a trip on our boat. Was trouble steering. Injured myself. Used up most of my bandages. Which is a problem because we didn't find all that much more cloth. I wish I could name this one. So it would be nice if you could name your saves so you could remember what they were, why you had separate ones. I don't know about you, but I have trouble with that kind of stuff. Alright. Well, that was a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff that's just a little janky still. But overall, we had a really good time. Let's heat up our cooked crab. You can see how much that does for you. You started here. Look, that's almost half, might even be half health just for one little crab. So that's pretty impressive. Just gonna go make sure the boat is pushed all the way up on shore, because that was an awful lot of work to take any chances on losing the boat. Okay. So next time we'll try to figure out what's wrong with the rudder situation, and if necessary re-download the game so we can figure out if that's what's causing the problem. But look, we've done great things. We've got a house that's in pretty good shape. Doesn't seem to be wearing out. There's no windows, but that's not a huge issue. Nothing's trying to crawl through them yet. We made it all the way over to a set of islands over there. And we found that they're full of resources, but we had a lot of trouble getting the resources back with us. So I wonder how we would go about doing that. They made the raft very heavy, and like it was partially submerged, and even harder to handle than usual. I bet we could put 2 sails on to make it sail faster, because there were 2 sail slots on the boat when I positioned it where I did. But we learned a lot. We learned that you really do need a rudder. So we'll work on that next time. We also took water with us, which was brilliant because we don't have a water skin, and that would have really been a problem to get over there without the water thing on the boat. That worked really well. Problems were that when the seas were rough, you couldn't drink out of it because you couldn't hold your cursor over the thing long enough, because it takes a full cycle of E to have a sip of the water, so that was a problem. So remember to drink before you set sail, and if it's a longer sail, you might want to, I don't know, can you carry one of those little cups full of water on you? I don't know. That would be interesting. Or we didn't see any Komodo dragons over there, so there was no opportunity to get more leather. And honestly, we just saw the one other island beyond that one. You can kind of see the rough outline. And then we saw something over in this area there, right there. It's like a really sharp V shape. But that was it. We didn't not see any other islands on the horizon, so we'd have to sail beyond that next island to see if there was something out that way. But we did find another turtle over there, but turtles don't give you leather. So it's going to be an interesting experience. But we did learn to make a belt, which will add 2 tool slots. We just need more leather than we have, and a spring. I have no idea where to find that. Maybe from the car. And shark repellent, you need peppers, which we find, and coca. We have not found any coca. We have coffee beans, but that's not what they mean. And then we got, we had the third one, yeah. An easy way to catch birds with a higher probability than a normal bird snare. But you have to be crafting level 6 to operate it. What I don't know is, here we go. This is where you find out. We're at crafting level 4, or working on it. I don't know if we're at 4 and working toward 5, or if we're at 3 working toward 4. I don't know how to read that. We're level 8 stamina, level 8 farming, level 3 fire making. We don't do a lot of that, actually. Level 7 harvesting. They're not tracking hunting. Melee, I guess, because I fought the Komodo and did that with my spear. Mining level 4 and ranged level 1. We haven't done much ranged, so that's good information. It does tell us about our treasures. An ancient Zytec shield. Oh, look at all this stuff I can find. Our ancient lantern, which is a Nyan artifact. Our ruby amulet we found is said to once belong to Cleopatra. Okay, that's pretty cool. And our ancient vase is past civilizations within its delicate curves, but it doesn't actually tell you from where it's from. There's a rocking horse, a ring, a couple of rings. That looks like a lyre. A couple more vases, a couple bowls. This is some kind of cup, maybe a holy grail. And I'm not sure what that is, but it might be another ring. Interesting. So, we found the 3 blueprints on that other set of islands. I hadn't found any before that, so that's very good. So I just have to get to get some more leather to do this one. I have to find some coca to do that. Now, I'm not saying there wasn't coca over there because I didn't look at all of the different trees and plants to see if there's something new. So I'll have to be more thorough next time. But I am interested to know, let's see, did I say crafting was level 4? So at some point we'll get where was that list? Oh, here it is. We'll get to level 6 and we can make an elite bird snare. To be frank, the current bird snare works perfectly well for us. And we added chili peppers and lavender plants to our list of things that we discovered. So that's pretty cool. We do know how to make bug repellent, but I don't remember what is involved. I wonder if I take the Komodo dragon skin and do this, if that will actually make it into more leather than what I've got currently. It says leather on it, but it has not been processed. So I'm not sure about that. Let's double check. Do I have 4 ropes? I have 1. But I can make more. And I think I've got almost enough. Let's do one of those just before I head off. Let's do some more. We'll take these into our bag. Should be the 4th one. Okay, so now I should have 5 total. 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5. Alright, so that should be enough. And then I've got, yeah, I should have 4. Alright, so let's take this out here. Where do we want to make this? Our crafting area seems to be over here. We'll put it over here. Do we have to have a fire under it, or? I don't think so. Okay, so now it said 4 sticks in the book, but that's asking for 6. So they've got some misunderstandings with their own. They must have changed it. But nobody's updated the booklet. At least that's what I think. Yeah, oh, it says 6. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. It was 4 rope. That's a relief. I hate it when my book's wrong. Okay. I need 2 more. No, I need 1 more. Large stick. I don't think I've got one. Alright. Let's go get one. I don't think there are any more of the skinny trees that you can use for those. on this side. I think I've killed them all. Oops, nope. I'm wrong. Okay. Now let's put the other one back in the house. Now if I could just remember where I put the leather, I think it's the big box. Yeah. Let's go try to put one on there. Hang hide. Okay. So it takes 23 hours, 54 minutes. In game. A quick solution for that. Let's just take a little quick snooze. Oh, I've already slept too much, so it won't let me sleep. Okay. It's interesting. It won't let you get your sanity and your... I'm not sure what that lightning energy bar, I guess, maybe? Won't let you get it all the way to the top. Even if you sleep the full longest amount of time, it doesn't go all the way to the top. So I wonder how you do get that all the way to the top. Well, anyway, that's something else we had in our list that we wanted to do. So we've done everything on this page. Go back over here. I haven't built a disassembly table. Oh, you know what? Maybe we need that to break down that sofa. And a prep table used to apply different seasonings to food. Interesting. So we get one of those started. Where do we want to put that? We put it next to the fire. Oh, that's where we'll put that. And then what was the other thing? It was disassembly table. I'll put that back here. Oh, maybe I can break up the... I could break up the surfboards. Shoot, I wish we hadn't lost the logs from the other island. Oh, there's a few more. All the slender... It seems to be confused over which tree I'm hitting here. Okay, let's go complete these two projects. Now, I think I've looked at most of the things the trees on this island. Now I need a bunch of small sticks, or large sticks. Okay. What was that? Oh, it's a crab. One thing we have no problem finding is crabs. I'll just leave that to your imagination. Whoop! Ah! I'll have it land on me. Oh good, we got 3. Let's see, was there another one up here? Yeah. Thought so. Alright, so that's a now I had 3 surfboards up here. No objects to disassemble. So it won't actually let you disassemble the surfboard. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. So I had all three of them. Okay. Clearly I don't understand how this works. Okay, well, we won't worry about that right now. Let's get another log. Or that small tree. No, let's get a log. You get 4 out of each log. And you get at least... shoot, there went my hatchet. Yep. I don't have any granite with me. Dang it. Alright, let's go get some granite. What's it coming for? Oh, granite. That's tin. Must be in the other box. Be nice if you could label your box too. Okay, let's look at our book. We'll make our tool. Okay, there we go. I don't think I've missed any of the logs. Okay. Put these over here. Now I do know you can make a silver and a bronze hatchet, and those are going to last longer. Than the granite one. The granite one lasts a lot longer than the stone one. So, I mean, you do have the opportunity as you level up your crafting to get them better and better. Let's go put these away. Okay, now I've got 3 extra large sticks. Alright, now, how would that work exactly? Chop small plants. I don't understand how this works. How can I put something there to chop if I don't have it in my bag? Crap, my crab went bad. I'm afraid that chicken's on the way there too. Let's eat that up. There we go. I am curious, very curious as to see what result we're going to get from our leather working. And I really wish I could figure out how to undo things, because like I can't get that off, and I can't get that off. You can always use it, but I'd like to remove it. Just can't figure out how to do it. So a remove factor would be nice. I think people have already asked for that. Let's see, put everything back where it belongs. Kind of got blown away in the wind, I guess. Sometimes the birds pick at them too. Right, so we've got 2 gooseberries, we've got 2 empty ones. Let's plant some more. All my potatoes went rotten. That's way too quick, guys. Okay, well, because I wanted to see, oh, you know what? I'll bet we have to roast them. Alright, let's try that. Let's try that and see if roasted potatoes live longer. Trouble is, they went bad. And the new ones didn't grow. Put the hatchet in there. This is a hokey way to have to do this too. Okay, let's put our axe. Shouldn't have to struggle to pick stuff up. And I do have a bug net, but the bug net is, I don't know how you'd have to be standing over your plants all the time. Alright, so we're going to dig up some more potatoes. And we're going to plant them. Next time we come on, when these are harvestable, we are going to, hopefully they will be, we're going to cook them right up. Oh, you have to hit the green spot, yeah. I don't know if this will keep the bugs from killing them. It can't hurt though. Should only have to click it once. There we go. Now let's put our banana and our no, I think that's so put our rotten potato in there. I say I can't pick that up right now. So they have they've gone down there, but they're not grabbable anymore. I see I can hear a bug right now. We'll see. Little questions, lots of things to think about. 10 hours left on our leather. And then we have one more Komodo skin. So it does say Komodo leather, but I think it means hide. Pretty sure it says. Alright, let's sleep. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock in the evening. Go for the whole 8 hours. Be waking up about dawn. I think it's just a good policy to save every time you sleep, because otherwise you're going to end up forgetting to do it. And it'd be nice if you could build a shelf to put stuff on, so stuff isn't just sitting randomly on the floor. Now, I would drink out of that turtle shell, but see, this says 100% fresh and this is stagnant. You always get sick from that. So I think what I'll do is I'll build another one of these and just use the turtle shell in that. Because honestly, I can't see anything else you can do with a turtle shell. And I can't figure out what you do with this. So I'll have to read up on that too and figure out how you use the... Right, so... Now these potatoes can be eaten or planted. So let's cook them. Oops. Let's escape that. E. No, not E. There we go. Let's cook our taters. I'm curious as to if this makes them last longer. They're rotten. Okay. I think that fire starting is getting easier as my skill in it gets better. Let's see if I have space in my backpack to put them. Yeah, I do. I wonder if they're more nutritious too, or if they give you less water but more food, or the same amount of water and food, or... Curious. I should have just cooked 2. I don't have any salt. Ooh, a salt machine. Oh, there's another crab in there, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, we're not having any trouble catching those little boogers. Okay, so now let's put our cooked, not our rotten ones, but our cooked ones. Oh, they look nice, don't they? Let's see how long it takes them to rot. Well, let's eat one of them. See how much food they give. Boy, not that much. Gave like from here to there. Not even a 1/10 of the wheel. Now here's a burned crab arm. Let's eat that too. You could eat burned food. It doesn't do much for you. And that one's gone rotten. Shoot. Yeah, this is a problem when you're living in the tropics. Food goes bad fast. There we go. How full is that? 7.5 out of 10. I don't know how I got to half. We'll just leave them there for good measure. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff we learned. Oh look, there's snails in there. Is it the snails that are causing our trouble? You get off my plant, you. Oh yeah, I got him. No, I did get him. Well, let's go get our bug net and see if I can catch those. No, I don't like to carry around the bottle. What I want to do is pick up the bug net. Let's put that down. Yeah, it's a kind of a pain that you can only carry 3 tools at a time. Not a huge problem. Just irritating. You stay away from my food, you. Am I actually catching anything? It says it's suffering pests. How do you catch things? Boy, they're quick too. It'd be hard to catch them. Here, see, this is another thing that's irritating. I can... Oh, I think I got him. Did I get him? No. But I broke my nut. Ugh. It's impossible to catch those little boogers. I can't catch the bugs. And I have to make pesticide. So what do I need to make pesticide? Probably won't be able to make it for like 3 or 4 more levels. Scarecrow. Oh, I can make fences. I didn't realize that. Ah. A spray container used for pesticides, but it doesn't say how to make the pesticide. Probably you have to get a recipe for that. Shark repellent like that one. Plain blueprints. Anyway, so that was a lot of stuff to learn today. I think I'm going to lose my taters because it can't keep the bugs away from them. And they rot super fast. I could make a Wilson trophy. It makes your raft built from wood and metal. Angled rack. What would that be good for? I can make a wine rack for my bottled notes. Cool. Some things to think about for next time. Anyway. Oh, did I get him? See, I can't figure out even how I would target that little bug like that. I think I'm damaging my own plants. See, I could see the snails down in there. Ah, I think I damaged my knife now. Alright, well that's enough for me. I'm tired. And that was a lot of fun. We'll just hang out in here until next time. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I'll go ahead and end there. Thanks so much.